IHMS.
Kitchen in Minnesota. We serving Ethiopian food, Harari food, and we have money wire, travel agency, and also we sell in matches. And please, when you come to Minnesota, visit us. Thank you.
لكم متاشل تانجي السلطان يقول السلطان يقول ذلك ما إن شاء الله يكون ذلك السبيل لما تكون متفتلوا السلطان وسبسكرايب مفهوم الكلام كذا إن شاء الله استخدموا من مستالب السبيل. ميزي مسألة قار تعليمة ميزي مسألة هنقول شكل زجاجنا البرند ذكر لبلو نشيشو تيما صدق يا بكرة في كم سشاشة شلل كوزكو تدميرك أنت أديك ليويا بريبيس خشكم خشي أيتنا دعم أفريقيا ويري فرت بلاد دكتور منير خشكم خشي أيتنا دعم أفريقيا ويري فرت بلاد وطنية كحق
خشي ينسر ما ينبر عداوة خش يخسر ما بالسبر وطني ينجح خشي ينسر ما ينبر عداوة خش يخسر ما بالسبر.
السلام عليكم. ما عندنا ها؟ ايه قاعد نعم جاب وردينا يتاجر والله هلا هاتي كامل خالد عاونت دلك MashaAllah, you guys beautiful.
Thank you.
Where from afar? Afar?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hi. Mante sumkash. Sumkash tu kenash. Tu come sumjeu? Rukia. Kubai. Hello. Thank you.
Muhammad Mursal to come up here and start with Quran for us.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون. نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم. ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين. ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم. وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم. وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه هو السميع العليم. صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everybody in Minnesota, second Harari Heritage. Now, Hayat Zakaria is coming to speak.
Welcome everyone. My name is Hayat Ziad, and on behalf of the organizing committee, it's an honor and a privilege to welcome each and every single one of you to this historic gathering, the Harari Heritage 2026 in Minnesota. It is an honor, and I do apologize if I'm reading off of this, but it is an honor and gratitude that I stand before you today at this landmark event, and on behalf of the organizing committee and our Harari community, I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here. Your presence is deeply meaningful. First, I would like to express my gratitude to the Sultan for his visionary leadership and his commitment to preserving and uplifting Harari culture. I also extend a heartfelt thank you to our leaders, to our elders, our volunteers, our generous donors, and our community members who traveled from near and far to be here today. Your presence is a testament to our shared love for our heritage and our collective hope for the future. Today is more than just a cultural gathering. It is a celebration of identity, a testament to resistance, and a call for unity. This retreat is rooted in a vision brought to life through the leadership, hard work, and relentless dedication of our Sultan. He has been a beacon of strength not only in Harar, where he has worked tirelessly to uplift our people and safeguard our traditions, but also now here in the diaspora, where he is bringing renowned purpose, structure, and unity to our global Harari family. What we're witnessing today is the beginning of a new chapter, one where the Sultan's leadership is served as a bridge, connecting generations, communities, and continents. His commitment to empowering both the elders and the youth to preserving our culture while building for our future is nothing short of inspiration. We are truly blessed to have such a grounded and visionary leader to guide us. As the chair of the committee, I see my role and yours as caregivers of our living tradition. Our culture is not frozen in time. It must grow, adapt, and remain relevant. This retreat is the first of many steps we will be taking together to institutionalize our effort through education, culture, preservation, economic empowerment, and community building. The purpose of this retreat is to revive and preserve our precious Harari heritage. As Harari, we hold a unique culture with rich traditions, a beautiful language, deep-rooted spiritual values, and centuries of legacy of scholarship, diplomacy, and coexistence. But culture cannot live on memory alone. It must be actively protected, shared, and passed on. Our mission is to create a space where our heritage is not only honored, but also institutionalized through our education, storytelling, language preservation, intergenerational dialogue, and community-led development. We want for ourselves, for our children and their children, to grow up proud of who they are with a strong understanding of their roots. But while Harari culture is in the center of this gathering, we are also proud to open our arms to our brothers and sisters from other cultures and ethnic groups who are here with us today. Your presence enriches us. We are honored to learn from you as you learn about us as well. Throughout history, Harar has been a city of peace, a trade of coexistence, a place where people of different backgrounds live together with dignity and mutual respect. We want to revive that spirit of unity and to build bridges with love and respect. We believe in preserving our heritage without isolating ourselves, and we know that working together with our neighbors and fellow communities will only make us stronger. We also know that none of this work is very easy. It takes commitment, sacrifice, and time. Many of you here today have already been playing a vital role through organizing, fundraising, mentoring, teaching, and supporting the youth. We thank you deeply for your service, and we encourage more of you to get involved. So as the chair of the committee, I want to emphasize that this retreat is not a one-time event. It is the foundation of something lasting. We are building an umbrella organization that will bring together all Hararis across the diaspora. One that is guided by our elders, energized by our youth, and rooted in our shared values. Let today mark a new era, one where our identity is strong, our voices are united, and our culture is proudly alive. May we walk forward together, hand in hand, toward a future built on honor, heritage, and hope. May Allah bless our gathering, bless the Sultan's leadership, and bless everyone for you to be here today. Amen. Thank you, and again, welcome to Harari Heritage Retreat.
Thank you for Hayat Zakaria, Hayat Ziad. Now we want to invite our representative, Samakab Hussein.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I am honored to be here with you all today. My name is the State Representative Samakab Hussein. I'm one of the among elected officials throughout the state of Minnesota. And what a joy is to be here today at the Harari Heritage Summer Retreat for 2025, celebrating culture, unity, and shared history. It is very important that our community to know their identity and where they come from. And this is resilience. It shows up there today that you guys all came together. I want to thank all the organizers who put their time and effort to bring everyone out here today. And also, I get to know Sultan Mohammed. Thank you for your leadership, and thanks for bringing the people together. All the time, the great leaders is the one who bring their community together. The one who is flying with their community and investing their community. Let us continue to honor our heritage, uplift one another, and create a space for future generations to celebrate their identity with pride and purpose. Thank you to the organizers, volunteers, and all of you who make this day meaningful. Enjoying retreat and many of our cultures always shine and bright together. Harari community is a beautiful community and diverse community. They have a rich history. I'm not a historical guy, but I know Ahmed Gurey is one of the leaders of Strong in the Planet, and it's been mentioned that a lot of places has been, his base is in Harari. And what I know also, the culture is a diverse community. They speak Arabic, speak Harari, speak Oromo, they speak Amharic, and also Somali. That tells us this community are unique. This community are the strong foundation of many of the Ethiopian and East African community. I'm honored here to be with you, but I want to share and give you a warning. There's so many community that came together, and they have an event, 1 or 2 years, and then they divide. So what I'm saying today, please stick together, work together, love another, and continue for the next years and years and years to come. And this is an event that you guys put together, but we want to make sure that in Heritage young generations, that is when you keep your culture, that is when you keep your faith, and that is when you keep your identity. Thanks for having me, and I look forward to working with you all. You can reach to my office anytime. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Dr. Abdussalam Adam. Dr. Abdussalam is a well-known Somali scholar and educator. Currently, he is the principal of East African Elementary Magnet School in St. Paul. Dr. Abdussalam earned his PhD from Bethel University in Minnesota and worked in educational field in different capacities for over 30 years. Please help me welcome Dr. Abdussalam Adam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we're so delighted and so proud and so happy to be part of this event. It's an event that really means a lot to us as broader East African community. And it's really amazing that we have representations of the different families and communities who inhabit the Horn of Africa in the same room, alhamdulillah. We thank Sultan Muhammad Hassan for this great initiative and for reaching out and opening the heart and the love for all our communities to sit next to each other, to interact with one another, and to build stronger relationships. When we are united and we work for common vision and common goal, we can accomplish a lot. And the best way to start that process and build it is our care for the city of Harari. Harari, as we know, is a historic city that even while I'm sitting here and having lunch, I saw several of our community members who shared that either they were born there, who are not even Hararis, or I have lived there and have passed through there. So the question, what's my connection to Harari? I'm from the Yahbur, near the Yahbur area, and I left the region as a child, but I have been to Harari at least 3 times. It was in passing on my way to Jigjiga. You know, the buses that transport the people from Addis Ababa to Harari and then take another one from Harari to Jigjiga. So at least I've seen the city and how it looks. And also, just a month ago, my nephew called me and said, we have young men who are coming up, they are going to high school, and there's a quality school in Harari that we want them to go to. So, Dr. Absalam, as a family member, as an uncle, will you be willing to pay for their school and for their education? And I was so happy, and of course, right away, you can't refuse a request like that. So 3 of my nephews are heading to Harari, inshallah, in September to start complete the high school. So that's Harari. The education, the Somali and Oromo and Amharic and Eritrean and all of us, we do have roots there. So we are really delighted to be part of that journey. And inshallah, my hope is that we'll have deeper discussions, we'll have deeper planning, and also our kids here to grow up together so that we can influence our region and establish peace, unity, and strength. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Next, I'd like to call on Khalid Hamid, Oromo Community.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Khalid Hamid. I'm born and raised in Harari. So welcome to Harari Heritage. And I speak Harari, I speak Oromo. Like we are one people. Destiny put us together. Let's enjoy it. Welcome.
Thank you, brother. Next, we have Malika Musa from the Afar community. Malika was born in 1996 in Djibouti and raised in Minnesota. She is very passionate advocate for equity in education. She dedicated her leadership in her youth development. From a young age, Malika showed a deep commitment to justice, community, and the empowerment of young people. Please let's welcome Malika Musa.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed Sultan Muhammad Hassan and to all of those who have organized this remarkable event. It is a profound honor to join you today on behalf of the Afar community of Minnesota. Harari has for centuries been a welcoming home to neighboring people, fostering connections and mutual respect throughout history. It became the chief Muslim center in Ethiopia and remains one of the country's most significant and enduring centers of Islam, known as the City of Peace. Harari is home to people of the rich history and cultural heritage recognizing and protected by UNESCO. We deeply appreciate the dedication of the Harari people to preserving their historical sites, including ancient mosques, traditional houses, and cultural attire. The Afar and Harari people share a long and intertwined history, one that has moments of conflict, but most importantly, a shared commitment to overcoming those challenges together. We recall the era of Abdal Sultanate in the 16th century under Ahmed Harari, as well as times when communities sought safety in the Afar region as Awasi. Today, we reaffirm our commitment to strengthening our relationship on multiple levels, We will continue to celebrate and share the rich cultures we hold in common, preserving and honoring traditions and that connect all of us. Thank you all, and may Allah bless you all.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحلايسنا حرقايسنا يقروا إن يشبه مسياد لي بروا بحر بيديشاش قرة بيديشاش هم بيلي أمام بيديشوني لخونا وبليين خيا بقنا جيان دفتن ولا لهينا صوت أو هذا علي أوجه بذال أيامو إن يشبه مسياد كل فيز بتسمعين كلكم إن شاء الله نلم دبامها لكن دبازانا اللي وشلنا كل سام أكبر إسامتي ما ترسزنا ونسي أديكوت والدايسنا إن يشبه اللي زاشي يرسلنا كتا كل زنام تنزنا ومقد ما حفايت حلبنا عادة زناوة كل شيء زنام سنة والدايسنا ومثليمت والدايسنا اللي يعرف موشة حلبنا ما هو جليز ديش خاش كلكم علما قنخنو وقت ما السنتهين قالتهم ألفو خيسانتي السلام عليكم.
Thank you, Nabila. Next, I have Sheikh Abdurrahman Bashir from the Somali community.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. أنا أتكلم بلغة عربية إن شاء الله. اسمي عبد الرحمن سليمان بشير من جيبوتي، جمهورية جيبوتي، وأنا كذلك قومية أنا من الصومال، أنا صومالي. فهذا أولا. ثانيا نحن اليوم مع هراري هيريتاج. اولا نشكر السلطان محمد حسن في قيادته وسيادته، ثم نشكر الاخوه الحضور من كل القوميات. اقول للهراريين انتم كنتم في التاريخ قياده الامه الاسلاميه في القرن الافريقي، واليوم أكدتم في مينيسوتا أنكم قيادة القرن الأفريقي، ولأول مرة يجتمع فيه في مؤتمر هنا في مينيسوتا العنفري مع الأورومي مع الصومالي مع الأورومي ومع الأمهري ومع الجميع، وهذا دليل
ورأسهم هراريون،
وهذا دليل على أننا أمة واحدة. هذا دليل واضح، وهذا دليل آخر أن عاصمتنا في القرن الأفريقي هي هرر. عاصمتنا هي هرر، ليست هناك عاصمة أخرى. هرر كانت ماضينا، واليوم تمثل حاضرنا، وغدا ستمثل مستقبلنا ان شاء الله.
ما شاء الله.
انا قرات تاريخ هرر، وقرات ثقافه هرر، وقرات كل ما يتعلق بهرر، وعشت مع هرريين وتحدثت مع هرريين. فالانسان الهرري ليس كالاخرين، فهو تاريخ وحاضر ومستقبل، يجب أن تعلموا ذلك. أنا تحدثت مع السلطان محمد، فهو رجل يحمل هما كبيرا، هم توحيد الأمة، كيف يوحد بين الصوماليين والعنفريين الذين يتحاربون في أرض صغيرة، وكيف يوحد بين الصوماليين والأوروميين الذين يتقاتلون في مناطق محددة، وكيف يوحد بين هؤلاء وهؤلاء. وعندما أستمع إليه أتذكر بأن الصوماليين فيما بينهم يتحاربون، وحينها أقول إن هذا الرجل النحيف في جسده كبير في عقله. هذا رجل كبير في عقله وكبير في همه. إن شاء الله سيتحقق ما تريده، وسأعمل معك أنا إن شاء الله. وكنت أتحدث مع الأخ علي العنفري وهو من جيبوتي، كنا نتحدث الآن كيف ننزل إلى أرض المعركة حتى نعيد مجد هذه الأمة، وأنا أعمل معك إن شاء الله، وهذا عهد ووعد معك إن شاء الله تعالى. أما الأمر الأخير إخواني أخواتي، كلمة هرر، كلمة أذري، كلها تدل على تاريخ مجيد. أن هؤلاء الهرريون ليسوا مثل الصوماليين والأوروبيين وآخرين، ليسوا إخوة في الدم، هم إخوة في الحضارة، إخوة في الفكر، تجمع بشري متعدد متنوع، ثقافة كبيرة جدا. ولذلك كنا نقول نحن الصوماليين عندما كنت صغيرا، إذا تزوج الصومالي هررية، وهذا يعني درجة أن تتزوج هررية، إذا تزوج الصومالي هرري يتهرر فلا يعود إلى الصومال. إن شاء الله. لماذا هذا إخواني؟ لأن صاحب الثقافة الكبيرة يستوعب صاحب الثقافة الصغيرة. الثقافات الكبرى تستوعب الناس، هم يستوعبونك. والحمد لله رب العالمين. شكرا لكم وشكرا للإخوة جميعا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا إخواني في الله، دائما الإخوة الصوماليين يقولون عبد الرحمن بشير من الصومال. هؤلاء الإخوة العنفريين يشتكون من ذلك. قولوا أولا عبد الرحمن بشير جيبوتي. نعم، حتى لا أتنازل عن وطني المهم والكبير، عن جيبوتي إن شاء الله. هذا الأخ علي من كبار الإخوة في جيبوتي، وهو عفري عرقا جيبوتي وطنا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Next we have Amin Haroun, a practicing attorney in Minnesota and community activist.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I prepared a note to read, but I'm not going to do that. After listening to the historian, our Sheikh Abdul Rahman Bashir, what I was going to say just shrank. So I'm just going to go off the cuff. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Sultan Muhammad Hassan for having the vision, for bringing us all together. We have been living in Minnesota for a long time, all of us, all these communities, Afaris, the Oromos, the Somalis, the Hararis, but we haven't come together. So thank you for having the vision, for bringing us together. It's beautiful to look at you, to see our community, a complete community here tonight. And inshallah, this would be something that we continue to do, and this would inspire the next time that we have retreats. And inshallah, other communities will hold retreats like this for all of us to come together. I also want to thank the organizers and the people that have fed us this delicious food, and the people who the venue for always hosting us. This venue has become a gathering place for all of us, inshallah, and we'll continue to cherish it. So I also want to thank you for that. As I listen today to the different speakers, everybody talks about Harar. And it seems, even, as I listen, that we share a lot of the heroes that are heroes in Somali folklore and history, and also the heroes for the Afaris, for the Hararis, because we are one people. But I think that we've just been isolated for a while, and inshallah ta'ala, this kind of initiative is a wonderful starting point together. As I see a lot of Hararis dressed up pretty well. Inshallah, next year, the Somalis and other communities will dress up properly for this kind of event, and we'll also bring the kids. Because as I look around, I don't see, Somalis didn't bring their kids. And so inshallah, next year we'll do that. But this excites me, and inshallah ta'ala, I will do my best to support and to be part of it, inshallah, going forward. And this will not be the last, and this will be just the beginning of many retreats. I know that this summer retreat, this is the culmination, this is the last event, but it has been going on for the week. So inshallah ta'ala, next year we will have even a bigger one and combine our efforts and bring a lot more people so they can take advantage of it, and our young can listen to the elders speak about where we come from, because that's very, very important. You know, we have a lot of youth in our community that don't know about where they came from, and that's an issue. But events like this can give them an opportunity to learn about their history, learn from the elders, and to be proud of who they are. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, brother. Next we have Teshome Burhanu Kemal. He's a researcher and an author of more than 30 books and hundreds of articles in newspapers and magazines. Please help me welcome brother Teshome.
Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Actually, I have visited Somalia and Djibouti and all over Ethiopia to study Islamic civilization in the whole of Africa. My paper is entitled People to People Solidarity, Reviving Shared Heritage and Social Unity among the Afar, the Argoba, Harari, Oromo, Sultan and Somali. I mean, this is according alphabetically arranged. There is no other severity or other reason behind it. I have traveled just to set myself to you. I have traveled all over Ethiopia, Djibouti, Eritrea, northern Somalia, in search of Islamic civilization of Ethiopia and the whole of Africa. Among others, the research of Imam Ahmed Ibrahim has costed me a lot. I think I am the third person after the writer of Futuh Habish, Arab Faki, and Castanho of Portugal. Otherwise, I have followed the roots of Imam Ahmed Ibrahim all over Ethiopia, in Djibouti, and northern Somalia, as well as Eritrea. In these 5 countries, I have traveled to investigate, and the remaining history, the undiscovered history of Imam Ahmed Ibrahim. Therefore, I am very, very proud of him. Then the pictures below is the road of Ras Dashen. This one, if you can see it, the first one is the road to Ras Dashen to find the history of Imam Ahmed Ibrahim. Ras Dashen is the highest mountain in Ethiopia. This one is where Christopher the Gama was killed at the Battle of Hashenge. These are the pile of stones are the memory of that battle. The one at the left with trees, some 3 trees, are named after Imam Ahmed Ibrahim. At the gate of Imam Ahmed Ibrahim, where the final battle was carried out. This one, the one in your left, I think, is in Kunnaba, to find out about the Sahabas, the history of Sahabas, who settled there for the first time in the Islamic history of the world. This is what we call the first hijrah, is the place where they stayed in northern Ethiopia, especially in Kunnaba, where there are the tombs of Sahabas, the graveyards of Sahabas, the spring of Sahabas, and the grave of five graves of And the other one is what I would like to say is that the moderator has told me that I have written about such books, out of which 10 of them are Islamic books. And the other ones, about not hundreds, in hundreds, I have written about 2,000 articles for different newspapers, magazines, and books as well. I had been interviewed by various local and international media on Islamic civilization in the whole of Africa and peace. Continuous advocate, still I continue advocate to peace in the whole of Africa, particularly in Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti, and Eritrea as well. To explore my work, search my name if you like, Teshoma Braham Tamal. You can Google it so that you can find out about me or about my work if you are interested in fact. The next is my presentation. My presentation contains 4 parts. Part 1 is the historical ties and shared Islamic civilization. 1. The strong historical, there is a strong, very strong historical connection between the Afar, the Argoba, the Harari, the Oromo, the Sylti, and the Somali people, and they share deep historical culture ties. Islamic civilization has served as a causes for in shaping the unity of the people, the 6 ethnic groups. These communities share border, intermarriage, and relations. This is the fact. And in fact, there is a strong trade beauty network among them. Now, they also share Islamic heritage. It's very interesting, really. If we study the whole of Africa, especially Islamic civilization in the whole of Africa, we find very impressive history of Islam in these areas. The brief presentation also tries to enumerate and discuss some major sites of ethnic groups that are related to historical importance and Islamic civilization values, such as mosques, shrines, battlefields, archaeological ruins, and other trade units. The ethnic groups share borders. They have the common borders among themselves. In addition to the Islamic civilization that cements them together, the Afar, the Argoba, the Harari, the Oromo, the Sylti, and the Somali are sharing borders. There is intermarriage relation among themselves, as I have already stated it. There is trade among themselves. They are in need of each other in all forms of life. For me, the Afars are very important for the Somalis. The Somalis are also very important to the Hararis and the Argobas, and every one of them are in need of each other because they are cemented with similar history. Because they are cemented with similar history. But how far are we clear about the period of Islamic civilization among the 6 ethnic groups is very important for working together to establish peace, harmonious relations. Let us examine the existing parties. The origin of Islamic civilization in this region traces back to the very beginning of Islam. The site of historical and spiritual importance include mosques, shrines, as I have stated earlier, ancient battlefield, archaeological ruins, and trade routes. Graves of the following are graves of Prophet Muhammad in Kunnawa. I have written an open letter to the Prime Minister of Ethiopia to take care of this very important place, because there is no other place as important as the graveyards in Kunnawa. But no one still hasn't given attention to this area, which is very much important. I therefore ask you also to give it very important attention. Islamic civilization reflected in Cheno, Sheikh Shonke, is as old as 1,000 years. Some say it's about 200 years. These Cheno mosques are, I think, one of the oldest mosques in Ethiopia and in the whole of Africa. The others, Islamic heritage in Harar, are considered as a common heritage to all Ethiopian Muslims, Djibouti, Somalia, and Eritrean people, at least since 8th century. I think the former speakers have also given speech about this part. The question has cemented Islamic civilization of Afar, Argoba, Harar, Oromo, Sultan, and Somali. The background photograph shows the ancient civilization in Somali, Debra Belembel. These Islamic heritage of Afar, Zayla, Silti, Bali, as old as Islam, are some at least 500 years old. You can see the one at your left is the monument in Kunnawa, the other is Abdera, the other is Zayla, and we see Silti of Hajj Aliye, which is about 500 years old. And then you can see some gravestones for women and men. And this is the Al-Qaso with an Ethiopian flag. The round cottage type house is a big mosque actually. It is Al-Qaso. Its name is Al-Qaso. Al-Qaso is a renowned Ethiopian chef. Muslims in Tigray, for your information, Muslims in Tigray, Eritrea, Gondar, and Wollo identify themselves as Ad-Khabira or Jabartis. That is, they consider themselves as the descendants of our Abadan or Ismail Jabarti. Okay? Our Abadan, say the Awrad of Tigray, the Qaraqira, is the Awrad of our Abadan. And they say that we are the descendants of our Abadan. Therefore, we cannot say that Hararis are alone in the history. They are with Afars, they are with Somalis, they are with Siltis, they are with Argobas, they are with Tigrayans, with Gondaris, with Eritreans. You know about, if you know something about Ad-Khabira, there is Ad-Khabira in Eritrea, and there is Ad-Khabira in Tigray, and there is Ad-Khabira in Gondar. Jabarti, all Islams in the northern Ethiopia are Jabartis. Even the Agos are Ago Jabartis, the descendants of Ismail Jabarti. You know more than I do about Ismail Jabarti, the Yemeni renowned person. The ancient Islamic inscription, you can see that this is the ancient Islamic inscription, which is 1,000 or 1,000 years old. They are the figures of Muslim found in Tigray village near Makale. You know Makale, near the airport. You find village. In this place, we as archaeologists have excavated this inscribed stones. Now, genuine types of Islam heritage in Somalia, we have a lot of them actually. It seems genuine to ask why the Islamic heritage and civilization is such a big area known as Eastern Africa was not center of attention. The author of this paper believes that the Islamic heritage and Islamic civilization has not been yet discovered. Young people who are here, you are responsible to make a research of the Islamic heritage. I think you have to give those of you who have money also you are responsible for sponsoring who want to write about the civilization of Ethiopian, Islam in the whole of Africa. Only in some of Islamic heritage in Somalia, especially in Jijiga, Shinele, Godi, there are a lot of Islamic heritage to be investigated and to be researched very well. Now, we can see that. No, then next, please. Next, please. Yes. The Argoba, Koromi, and Chernobyl, historic of Islam education and religious centers. As I told you, I have traveled to all the places now I am mentioning. This is Koromi, which is about 20 kilometers from Harar, and these are the heritage of Islamic heritage. As you can see, these are about 1,000. They say that they are 1,000 years old. Part 2. Please change. Okay, thank you very much. Islamic civilization is, we can 100% say that Islamic civilization is a bridge to unity for Afar, Argoba, Harari, Oromo, Sultan, and Somali people. In fact, all Muslims in the world. Because why? Because they have the same sultanate. Ifat and Hausa sultanate integrated Afar, Argoba, Harari, Oromo, Sultan, and Somali into governance from 8th century to the 13th century. The other sultanate from 14th century to the 16th century. And the Harari sultanate from 16th century to the 20th century. Therefore, we have to be proud that we have a rich history. The other that cements the unity of the people of the 6 ethnic groups is their Islamic music as a cultural heritage. Hararis have Manzuma, and in fact Somalis, Abbas, and others have also the same thing. Somalis have Asida, and the others also have the same thing. Afar warriors chant with Islamic motifs, Oromo Islamic praise songs, Argoba unit Quranic recitation, and others. All of them share the same thing. Pillars of shared civilization. The other one is education. Quranic school across the regions educated children from multiple ethnic groups. Say in Harar, everyone in the whole of Africa comes to Harar to learn Quran. And the Harari people go all over Ethiopia, all over the world to teach Quran. Because every mother was responsible to give one of her children for a school of Quran and to disseminate Islam all over the whole of Africa. Channel Mosque, Koromi and Nora are very important civilization education centers. Kunnaba and all over Africa and all over Afar there are schools of Islam. Hajj Aliye and Al-Khaso, Sirti, Bali, Arsi, Jimma, Goma are also centers of education. The Ajami language, Arabic scripts used to write in Oromo, Somali, Harari, fostering cultural literacy and unity. Therefore, when we see things closely, actually we get similar things, common things in all the regions that are mentioned. Part 2, challenges of unity, cause of conflict. Okay, we have said that the people are united in many things, but it is still also there is conflict. There is really conflict that worries us, that needs us to work very hard together, regardless of our interests. There we have a problem. If there are conflicts, what are the reasons behind the conflicts? By the way, I have been presenting papers concerning peace and unity in Ethiopia and as well as in foreign countries. The root cause may include colonial era division, geopolitical competition over the Red Sea. Actually, this is what the researchers say. Land dispute among the pastoral communities, political manipulation of divided agendas, and others. Whatsoever the cause may be, the continued conflict has resulted bad consequences. Thousands of deaths annually, widespread poverty, neglect of shared Islamic heritage sites, erosion of culture and historical identity. Now, part 3 has a path forward. Reviving the most important thing to resolve all the problems, we need to revive the unity through Islamic principles. Promote coexistence and brotherhood. Drive humanitarian assistance, food, shelter, health. Expand access to education. Document oral traditions and written historical histories of the 6 communities. These are very important, dear friends, dear colleagues. The other thing is we have jointly restored landmark. Example, Adad ruins, historical mosques, protect Islamic heritage across Ethiopia. The other thing is we have to establish economic collaborations, revive traditional trade routes, connected Harari market to Afar, salt mine and Somali importers, Islamic microfinance, support joint farming initiative using the funds, which has been in place actually some 100 years ago. In part 2 and 3, this presentation, it was mentioned that there was conflict. But what are the key questions of the conflict? If Islam is a religion of peace, if Islam is the religion of peace, why do conflicts persist in this region? How can the land dispute be peacefully resolved? What roles can the government, elders, and civil society such as Sultan Muhammad Hassan's organization can do? What contribution can individuals and institutions make towards peace and development? In my opinion, you may have a lot of opinions, but in my opinion, to resolve the conflict, it is necessary to design. It is very important to design a strategic plan for the Afar, Argoba, Harari, Oromo, Sultan, Somali Traditional Leaders Confederation. You can call it AAHOSS or Afar, Argoba, Harari, Oromo, Sultan, Somali Traditional Leaders Unity. Or you can give it another name for the realization of people-to-people social welfare. Indeed, although our interest is to assist poverty-stricken areas, to resolve Islamic culture that is living in peace and tranquility, to be conscious of Islamic heritage, to disseminate fundamental and indispensable. Peace is indispensable. We have to realize peace among those killing each other brothers. Now, what are the guiding principles to establish such an organization, such a unity or others? Guiding principles could be inclusive, engage all stakeholders and communities. Dialogue is very important, promotes respectful communication and trust building. Mutual respect, uphold each other as groups, dignity and autonomy, win-win solution, align regional and national interests are very important. Internal reconciliation and dialogue. This is a strategic plan, actually, if possible in 12 or 18 months. Unity conference is, you have actually suggested it. I think the one who was the person who was delivering, the last person has actually put it beautifully, and this is very important. Interclan reconciliation, addressing historical grievances, federal review ensures inclusive governance, constitutional reform, protecting minority rights, and global transparency is also very important. Strategic implementation for regional and long-term engagements, regional engagements for 12 to 24 months. Diplomatic channels are very important. Establish direct communication lines with Ethiopian federal and regional government as well as neighboring states. The other is joint security mechanisms, cooperate on border security, anti-extremism and counter-terrorism initiatives, if possible. The other is, the third one is economic participation is important, promote trade, shared infrastructure, project and resource of cooperation, regional integration, collaboration with multilateral bodies such as the African Union, Intergovernmental Authority Development, IGAD, and others as well. Implementation and monitoring. If you are establishing the unity, if you are the vanguard, people to realize that situation, implementing and monitoring this action plan, define clear timeline, responsibilities and resource allocation for each strategic pillars, override audit from the independent monitoring team to ensure transparency and accountability. Periodic review is very also important. I think I'm coming to the end. Additional considerations, inclusion of related communities, the Jabarti Muslims of northern Ethiopia, and Additional of Eritrea, Tigray, Gondar, and our Abadar of Harar. International supporters is necessary, grassroots engagement is very necessary, long-term is also crucial. Well, I personally hope that this strategic framework shall remain a living document, flexible, inclusive, rooted in our shared civilization. It upholds the vision of peace, ethical governance, lasting unity among the people of Eastern Ethiopia and the whole of Africa. It may assist the poor preserve heritage and restore Islamic values. The foundation must be peace among the people. Thank you very much. Before I go back, as I told you, I have written a book about Islamic. This is in Amharic. Islamic history, Islamic civilization in Ethiopia. It includes the Harari Amirs, Sultans, and Imams, all of them. The history, the biography of at least 50. I have got about out of 73 or 75. I have written 53. The other one is very important, especially for those Somalis. I have written the professors, which is part 1 Amharic, part 2 in English. In this book you will find Professors Yusuf Umar Abdi, the first psychologist in Addis Ababa University, who established that department, is written. You have, especially those who are Somalis, you have forgotten the great man. Really, you should be proud of him. It is he who established the department. Not only that, he also expanded the idea of counseling in Ethiopia. But regardless of this, nobody, even I went there, I went to give a piece, the newspaper, I wrote his biography, nobody was ready to welcome. Therefore, we have to work together. There are a lot of Somali people who deserve to have a good biography. Even I think very important people. Very important people. I know. By the way, I love Afar. I love Afar, Somali, Hararis, Arbobas, and Sultan as well. But I am Oloye, by the way, I am Oloye. And partly I am Tigray. I am Jabarti. And Adhagir. I count my descent 22. I am the 22nd line. But most of you are second or third from Abadar. I count 22 to reach to Abadar. What about you? Please, if you are interested, you can buy this book. This is actually it's also a help if you buy it. This one is $25 and the other one is $50. So if you want, you can buy it because this is important. I think I thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Okay. All right. Yes, I did.
Good job.
Inshallah. But don't forget to remember me in your prayers, okay? Every day. So that I can write a better, some important book as well in the future. I wish to have
Thank you, Brother Tashomi. That was amazing. Next, we have performance from the Afad community. If we can get the Afad community to come up here for their performance. And after that, we will also have the Harari as well, doing a performance. And we want to be able to also premiere a documentary that we have. So we're going to be showing a documentary right after the performance as well. It's a highly educated documentary, so stay tuned. So a little bit about Sultan Muhammad Hassan. He was appointed as the Sultan of Harar in July of 2019. He has continued to distinguish himself not only as a cultural and spiritual leader for the Harari people, but as a voice of calm and reason across the entire eastern Ethiopian region and beyond. Over the past year, he has defended his role as a peacemaker, advocating tirelessly for dialogues, understanding, and reconciliation. At a time when our communities in our countries have faced difficult questions about identity, borders, and coexistence, the Sultan has reminded us that true strength lies in peace. That our differences should not divide us, but challenge us to grow together with dignity and respect. But his vision did not stop at peacemaking. The Sultan is also leading with foresight and purpose in the diaspora, particularly in the chapter of our history. He understands that without international efforts, our cultural, language, and heritage risks fades into silence. And so he has committed himself to strengthening the Harari identity, especially amongst our youth, urging us to learn our language, preserve our customs, and carry forward the legacies of our ancestors with pride and purpose. He has brought us together here, not just to celebrate, but to build institutions, relationships, and united front that ensures Harari culture does not merely survive, but flourishes in every corner of the globe. As the chair of the committee, I have witnessed firsthand the Sultan's humility, his strategic thinking, and his deep sense of responsibility, not just to Hararis, but to all communities seeking peace and cultural preservation. I ask you to join me to welcome the leader who continues to inspire us and with his service. Please give a warm welcome to Sultan Muhammad Hassan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I begin in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. It is truly a blessing and honor to stand before you today. I want to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for accepting our invitation, for sharing your precious time with us, and for honoring us with your presence. I would especially like to thank those who played a key role in bringing this gathering to life. In particular, Sister Nabila Ali Khairo, Brother Ali Chaiham Ali, Sheikh Muhammad Mursal, and Brother Sadiq Mahmoud from Sheikh Brother Sadiq Mahmoud. Your support in reaching out to various communities across Minnesota has been invaluable. And a very special thank you to Brother Bashir Muhammad of Sheikh Al Development Association, who did all the essential groundwork for us here in Minnesota, from securing the venue to arranging transportation and countless other behind-the-scene efforts. Your tireless dedication has been a pillar of this retreat. And I would like to thank you. Please, everybody, give him a hand to Brother Bashir. And to all of you who are here. Most importantly, this event would not have been possible without the generous donation of individuals and organizations who are committed to preserving the heritage of Harar and advocating for peaceful coexistence throughout Ethiopia. Your support is what made this gathering a reality. Why are we gathered here today? This retreat was born out of a deep need, a calling to reconnect, to reflect, and to reaffirm who we are as people. Our goals are threefold. One, to educate Hararis who were either born or raised in the diaspora about their identity, heritage, and cultural roots. Number two, to introduce and share Harar's identity with others, those who may not be Harari by blood but are connected to Harar in spirit, in friendship, or curiosity. And number three, to foster people-to-people relationship and peaceful coexistence, not just among the people of Harar, but with all people of Ethiopia, the Horn of Africa, and beyond. Today's gathering is multicultural, a reflection of the diversity we celebrate here in the United States of America, and a reminder that our cultures and communities are stronger when we come together in mutual respect and understanding. Harar Jagol, our beloved ancient walled city, is not just placed on a map. It is a symbol, a living testament, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Harar stands as one of the oldest centers of Islamic culture in Africa, a place of learning, trade, spirituality, and coexistence. But our pride in Harar is not only historical. Harar has also been awarded the UNESCO Cities for Peace Prize for its unique model of governance and interfaith harmony, a recognition of the peace that generations before us worked to protect and uphold. As the Harari Sultan, I carry a responsibility that is not merely symbolic. It is deeply personal. I have made it my mission to advocate for peace, tolerance, and understanding, not only within Harar, but across the entire Horn of Africa. It grieves me deeply to witness the suffering, the conflicts, and devastation that continue to plague our region. But what is even more heartbreaking is this. These tragedies are inflicted by us upon one another, neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, and we must ask ourselves, why is it that we can coexist peacefully here in the West among people of much diverse background, language, and belief, yet fail to do the same in our own homeland? Why do we struggle to live together in harmony in the lands we call home, while we manage to build respectful and inclusive communities here, thousands of miles away? This is not the future our ancestors envisioned. This is not the legacy we should pass on to our children. Today, Sudan, Ethiopia, and Somalia, among others, are experiencing devastating conflicts. Millions have been displaced, thousands have been killed, injured, raped, and orphaned. Families have been torn apart, children go hungry, entire communities have been reduced to dust. And for those who flee, the journey is often worse than the war they left behind. Many fall victims to human trafficking, organ trafficking, or drown in the sea while desperately seeking safety. These are not numbers, they are human beings, They are our brothers and sisters. Their suffering must be acknowledged. Their dignity must be upheld. While I was in Ethiopia, I witnessed the human cost of war firsthand. I visited young people in hospitals with severe wounds in one of these conflicts. Youth with bright futures, now struggling with pain and loss. Alongside others, we also delivered food and medical supplies to communities in the Oromia region, the Somalia region, and the Afar region. I saw orphans without shoes, without shirts, wandering in small villages, not knowing where their next meal would come from. That image stays with me. It reminds me that our words must lead to action, and that peace is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Despite all this, we gather here today with hope, because hope is not the absence of pain, it is a belief that change is still possible. Let us commit each in our own way to being messengers of peace, defenders of dignity, and protectors of heritage. Let us prove that it is possible to honor our identities without diminishing the identities of others. May this retreat be a place of healing, of learning, and renewed purpose. May it inspire us to carry forward the beauty of the Harari culture and the universal value of respect, coexistence, and compassion. Wherever we live and whoever we live among. Thank you all, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That was my written message, and I thank you all from my heart. And we came all the way to Minnesota for one purpose, because Minnesota, I believe, is the key for peace in Ethiopia, because we have the most important communities in large numbers. Our Somali brothers and sisters, they have a lot of conflict in Somalia, a lot of clan issues that they must solve. What happens in Somalia will impact Ethiopia, and what happens in Ethiopia will impact Somalia. We are interconnected. Ethiopia is becoming in a big trouble right now. We have a lot of war. That will create a lot of refugees, which will impact Somalia. And the conflict in Somalia will impact us, and the conflict in Sudan will impact us. So we are interconnected. Forget about the boundaries, that's an artificial thing. I went to Somaliland. I stayed there for 1 month. The tradition is one, the culture is one, and the same thing between the Afars and Islas in Djibouti versus in Ethiopia, and the same thing in Eritrea. So these people, we are all one people, and we are causing, like I said in the written statement, we are causing a lot of suffering to one another, and we have to wake up. If we cannot bring peace during our generation, trust me, our children will not be able to do it, because they don't have the background. We know history. We know what our ancestors did when they were united, how they changed destiny of our people. But now, we are letting our children kill each other. To be honest, it really breaks my heart when I see the news of communities killing one another, and then we see among the diasporas people celebrating one side killing the other side. For how long is that going to be? We need to wake up. And these are our children, whether it's an Afar child, it's a Somali child, Oromo child, All of them are our children. I'm not happy to see any Oromo person die. I'm not happy to see any child die. Why? So, peace is possible, but especially if those of us who are in the diaspora can sit down and talk and discuss, and we send a message to those back home. We are one people. We are not going to fight. We are not going to kill one another. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Shukran, Sultan. And I think we were able to resolve all of our technical difficulties. So if we can have the Afar community come up and be able to play. And after that, we'll have the Harari Zikr, and we have the educational documentary right after that.
اللهم صل على هاشم نبي اللهم صل على هاشم نبي اللهم صل على
IHMS